Hello, my name is Jay Allen, and I'm with Veterans of America Racing. If you wonder what that is, you're looking at our two race bikes. This one right here we call Code Talker. This is a partially streamlined motorcycle that I've reached speeds of over 232 miles an hour on. And then I come over here, we call this poor man's turbo. Any guy out there could go out there and buy himself a Dyna Harley, but with the genius of my partner and the way he set this turbo up, this holds the current world record of 197. It holds SCTA records at 206 miles an hour on a naked bike. So as I come to you right now, Bonneville Motorcycle Speed Trials 2025 has come to a close, and it was a tough one. We never got to get a chance to get Code Talker on the salt because it was too wet, and we need the long course. We did 204.6 miles an hour on that bike, and I pulled out because I thought I was lugging poor man over here. But what's so special about the Bonneville Motorcycle Speed Trials is it's American Motorcycle Association and FIM. What's FIM? World record. This is the only event you can come to and set a world land speed record. And my partner Dustin King and myself, our goal is to keep getting these bikes in the record books, because that means Veterans of America are in the record books. It's not us, it says Veterans of America. So we're living the dream out here. But when you're racing FIM, world record, I just want you guys to get an understanding how intense it is. First off, when you look at these bikes, everything is safety wired. They go over these things with a fine-tooth comb. And these inspectors, these are guys that worked at Boeing their whole life. There's nothing you're going to get past them. If there's something dangerous or that could fall off this bike, they're going to find it. Now, let me show you some of the equipment. Could I have my race suit, please? So, FIM, they come out of France, all the way here from France. This is the race suit. And if you notice, it's a one-piece suit. There is, usually my suit would zip here. No, you must have a one-piece suit, says the French people. Then, on top of that, here's the hump. You have to have the hump. So that was a real challenge, getting that suit to fit me, and it's really hard to get in and out of, but according to the French, it's safer. Secondly is the helmet. This isn't just any, thank you so much, this isn't just any helmet. I think that what they refer to it is a modulated helmet. It's a safer helmet according to them. The gloves are incredible. I got these from the Isle of Man from my fellow land speed racers at the Isle of Man, and these are amazing gloves. But the helmet is registered, and right here it shows these three stickers. It's been scrutinized. This code number right here is in the computer back in France. The first thing the inspector did, he said, "Let me see your helmet." And he put it into his computer to make sure that this legitimately is the helmet that belongs to me, Jay Allen, the racer of Veterans of America Racing. In the world of racing, to me, and I've been racing for 21 years, I've never missed a year, there's two races that overshadow every other thing, and that's the Isle of Man on the Isle of Man. This has been going on since 1907. And secondly is the Bonneville Salt Flats. This has been going on since 1914. So when you're looking at equipment like this that is setting world records faster than anything on planet Earth in its class, with that size displacement motor, with a blown with a blower, be it in this case a turbo, it could be a supercharger, you have to have the finest of equipment. The first thing we do is S&S motors. Right here, S&S since 1958 has been making high performance parts that far outweigh Harley Davidson. They are if you want world records and you're a V-twin person, it's got to be S&S. And as I look over this bike, Chris Rivas, that's the man who built this bike, Chris Rivas V-twin. If you want to make a bike go faster, you just want something that's super reliable but has more horsepower than any other bikes around, you want to go to Chris Rivas V-twin. Pingle's the shifter, we have an air shifter that's a Pingle, and it is flawless. I mean, you can't miss a shift. You miss a shift, forget it. Pull off the course, your run's done. But we do it with Pingle. Legend suspension, I can honestly say that Legend has saved my life out here. When you get in a series of bumps and your bike starts hopping, it could be fatal. I don't get in that because I have Legend suspension. Worldwide bearings. Now this is one for all of you out there that want to maximize the performance in your bike, but you've put power to it. These bearings are space age. They're NASA-based bearings that are on another planet. You could spin your tire, go have lunch, and come back, and it's still spinning because of worldwide bearings. So, and then around the pound, this is somebody new. Any of you out there have ever heard of the Isle of Man? The most famous legendary racer of all the Isle of Man is Michael Dunlap. And his sponsor is Around the Pound. Now you guys have heard of the dollar store. Well, in Ireland, it's Around the Pound. So my buddy Gerard, who owns Around the Pound, I said, send me your stickers. I want to take you to Bonneville, because he's already at the Isle of Man. So I'm so honored to have Around the Pound on the legendary Bonneville Salt Flats. And one of my most important sponsors of all, I couldn't set these records without him, is Trask Turbo Systems. If you have a street bike and you want it to go 50 horsepower more with an installation at any of your major bike rallies, you go to the Trask 18-wheeler and have a Trask turbo system put on. Nick Trask and all the crew down there, they are the #1 in turbo systems, and what you're looking at right here is the world's fastest bike on planet Earth in its class. And again, it couldn't be done without Trask turbo systems. If you guys want to join us, come on with us. Veterans of America Racing.